All right, let's check it out, man.
Thanks to various social and economic factors and the rich, evil pedophile clowns that run our gay, retarded government, the American
Hello, she's starting off with the flames. She already flaming people. Not gonna say how ridiculous our government is, or in the way that she said it, but yeah, it's kind of crazy right now.
dream of owning a house and having a wife and 2 kids is dying. And the Zoomer Coomer fantasy of a rich older girlfriend taking charge and making you chicken nuggies while you play video games in your pajamas all day is thriving. Back in my day, we called this cougar hunting. Or, you know, mommy issues. But the kids today are calling it something different. HagMaxxing.
Is that it? Is that all HagMaxxing is just cougar hunting? I mean, I guess it happens on one side as far as females looking for a sugar daddy. So yeah, I can see that.
In my last video, I jokingly referenced the term HagMaxxing.
You've been on a date with a 40-year-old.
Okay, that's different.
How is that different?
He's right, it's different. You're robbing the cradle, he's HagMaxxing. Educate yourself. Wait,
Hold up.
right, it's different. You're robbing the cradle, he's HagMaxxing.
A new social trend. New, bruh. This shit's been going on forever. What you mean? New social trend of dating older women as it, bruh. Man, I've been playing Persona 3, right? Bro, there's literally an interaction of you having a friend or a classmate that literally tries to like hook up with a teacher, bro. Like, this shit ain't new. And that game was like, what, 2009? This shit ain't new, man. This shit ain't new. You know, young kids dream about this shit, about laying up with a teacher. And it happens now. I mean, you see shit on the news all the time. So this shit ain't new, man.
Educate yourself. Which greatly intrigued a lot of you. So I decided, you know what, I am going to make an entire video dedicated to covering this phenomenon. Gen Z men going out of their way to date older women. What is this? Why is this happening? Is this happening? And if it's happening, is it a good thing, or is it a symptom of broader societal issues? Why are all these young whippersnappers scooping up these older timepieces? Oh, speaking of timepieces, let's quickly get into today's sponsor, Holzgern. Holzgern is a young Austrian company that creates uniquely crafted watches, jewelry, and accessories using all natural materials like wood and stone. Their high-quality timepieces come in various designs for both men and women.
Not gonna lie, bro. Females with glasses. Glass max, bro. That's my glass maxer, man.
Personally, I'm a huge fan of their men's watch collection, like the solar-powered watch called the Comfort Crusher, that's made with fine-grained walnut wood and encased in stainless steel. The walnut wood comes from here in North America, and all the wood Holzgern uses are FSC certified, ensuring that it was forested in a sustainable way. I got my husband the Open Horizon watch, modeled after a real pilot's watch. It comes with a beautiful green marble dial and even has a built-in stopwatch function. He loves the sporty yet professional look, making it a perfect choice to wear at both work and home. And it would be a great gift for any cougar looking to spoil their Zoomer boyfriend. Just saying. The watch I picked out for myself is the Colorburst Automatic watch. It has a unique green to each item is watches look really platinum plated forte band with zebra, and ordering is
Yo.
I definitely recommend a shoe at video. Now maxing Riz. What's up with Gen Z slang, dude? Looks maxing, hag maxing, Riz, sus. Back in my day, we had our epic bacon and rafflecopters, and we were happy. Now, when I think of the term hag, I usually think of an evil, cackling witch. But no, apparently now it means women above 30. Fuck you guys. I'm so
Yo, legit, like, I thought 35 was just kind of like a ballpark, like the lower end, but 30s, nah, hags is like 50 plus, man. You talking about like she on the bed, like she's sipping on prune juice every night to make sure she don't lock up. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, man, 30 ain't hagging. That's like 10-year difference. Like, bro, it has to be like 20 plus, like a 20 plus year difference, man. That's the only way. And for a 30-year-old, that would be illegal, according to my math. So,
So tired of comments that are like, I used to watch you when I was in 3rd grade and now I'm graduating college. Good for you, awesome! Congratulations, my knees hurt when I get up off the floor. Now, this term HagMaxxing went viral a few months ago with this screenshot. Meet the HagMaxxers. Gen Z's new social trend of dating older women. A very strange phenomenon is making its rounds on social media. Gen Z men are ditching casual sex with their women to pursue long-term relationships with financially stable and experienced millennial ladies. Now, even though this article doesn't actually exist, it was a meme created on 4chan, because of course it was, but the meme did spark a massive conversation and debate about HagMaxxing. And people had a lot of strong opinions about it. Motherless behavior. This is just mommy issues rebrand. Another day, another psyop. It's not HagMaxxing, it's MILF hunting, and it's an art. Please don't misappropriate my fetishes, giving the dumbest name known to humankind to having a mommy kink. I mean, to be honest, I'm 16, waiting for a 20 to 25-year-old to pick me up, lol. Okay, officer. I'm gonna throw up. I would love to have a 40-year-old sugar mama who buys me gifts and pays my bills. Drizzle.
Listen, bro, I'm just saying, like, some of these 40-year-olds ain't looking bad. You know, they may have had like a little work done. I'm not talking like on some little Kim shit, but just a tad, just a little bit to get the wrinkles to fade away. You know what I'm saying? You know, they be putting the pickles on the eyes and stuff, man, you know? So, I mean, it's not like it's 40-year-olds are just like untouchable, you know? But nah, man, nah. If females can do it to like older guys, like, yo, there's 20-year-olds slurping up 70-year-old dudes on a yacht somewhere, cause it's nah, man. Nah.
Drizzle drizzle. Young hard dicks and the older women who enjoy them. This isn't new. HagMax
Exactly.
bandwagoners are so cringe. I've been HagMaxing since 2nd grade in Miss Johnson's class. I am going to kill every last Gen Z and Gen Alpha kid on this planet, including—
Bro, why? Cause you hating? Cause you know you can't pull nobody with no 401k, bro. You don't even know any females with a 401k, bro. They just hating. They just hating because they know they can't pull like that. See, look, he got -3 because they already know, man. They already know. He's just hating. He's just hating. That's all it is. That's why he's incognito bot. Mr. Incognito Reddit dude. Nah, man, he just hating. He knows he can't do it himself, man.
myself. I want to be a HagMaxxer, lol, any female taker, XD. I like thick MILFs and I cannot lie. Oh nice, it must be socially acceptable for 37-year-old men to date 20-year-old women again. Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves here. Absolutely not.
Hold up. 37-year-old men. I mean, it's not, well, is it odd? Yes, it's odd. But really, bro, 50 years ago, that shit wasn't crazy. You know? So it's, I mean, it happens, bro. Look at the Playboy dude. I forget his damn name. Playboy, the owner of Playboy. Look, yo, he was surrounded by 18, 19, 20-year-olds, mid-20s, like surrounded, and he was like in his 70s, 80s. You know, it's like, bro, he's surrounded by it, and it's not looked upon weird. You know, but flip the script. You have, if you have a 70-year-old woman looking like it's off of a hub video, her sitting on the couch surrounded by a bunch of, man, you know, that's kind of crazy. That's a crazy video. I wonder how many of y'all motherfuckers would watch that. But nah, it looks completely different is what I'm saying. Completely different.
Year old women again. Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves here. Absolutely not. I fucking love adult women. Women over 32 should be illegal. Now, according to the very astute, always reliable source, knowyourmeme.com, the term HagMaxxing is very popular in the VTuber community. Now, I don't have much interest in the VTuber community, but they seem to have a lot of interest in me. A lot of interest. Should I do a video reacting to VTubers reacting to me one day? That might be fun. Let me know if I should do that. Although it seems to be a meme amongst the VTubers and the weebs, it is apparently a thing happening in real life. Rise of the boy toy. Why older women are dating Gen Z men at record rates. One woman stated, "Women my age seem to be excited by the freshness and lack of bitterness that comes with dating someone younger."
Bullshit. Bullshit. Hold up. So, no, see, that's what that means. In that case, these females just want somebody to walk all over. That's all that means. They want somebody that they want to groom a kid, you know what I'm saying? That's what it sounds like. All right. As far as freshness and lack of bitterness, man, she ain't seen no kick streamer either, bro. Talk about bitterness. Nah, man. Nah. Bitterness, lack of bitterness that comes with dating someone younger. Younger men seem more open and less burdened by insecurities. Bro, a lot of young kids are insecure, man. I don't like younger adults are insecure because they're still trying to figure out life. They don't know how to act unless they're talking about like some frat dudes. Is that what these women are targeting? Some frat punks? That's what it sounds like, man.
Younger men seem more open and less burdened by insecurities. Okay, I have a feeling I'm going to be saying this like 100 times in this video, but could you imagine an article like this with the genders reversed? I love dating these young...
Exactly. I said it, bro. Wow. See, if the genders were reversed, it's completely different. It would be more, I would say it would be less of an issue. Because look at Leonardo DiCaprio, man. This dude's pushing 50 plus. This dude's banging 20-year-old women. At first, people were like, oh, but people got used to it in like a week. Because he was like, well, shit, he was on a Titanic. He was smashing since he was since the 20s, bro. So the ship was sinking, bro. He was still thinking about it. He was on the door like, let me get one more hit, please. So nah, man. It's completely different. Completely different. Now, when that lady on the Titanic, when she grew older, and that Leonardo DiCaprio wanted to hook up with that's kind of odd, bro. It's odd to the second power. See.
Young, fresh boys. They're less bitter. They have less baggage. They're not ran through. People would just be calling it red pill incel shit. Age gap relationships between millennial women and Gen Z men are on the rise. Our analysis of age hypogamy reveals the pragmatic underpinning of these relationships. It sometimes comes down to who's available. Many older men prefer to date younger women. The same is true for a lot of older women, with millennial and Gen Z men emerging as appealing dating options. For their part, many Gen Z men might have few opportunities to date women their own age, or prefer to date older women for various reasons.
Why? See? We're opening this shit up. Why are Gen Z men having fewer opportunities to date women their own age? Who are the Gen Z women dating? Because they're no longer available. Because guess what? The millennial men are already hitting them. So what it is, it crisscrossed. It's crisscrossing. It's starting to balance itself. Since these females are getting picked up and getting flued out by the millennial men, the Gen Zs ain't got nobody to pick from. So now the Gen Z dudes are going after the millennial females. That's all it is. It's just crisscross now. So really, it's equivalent exchange, bro. Call me Edward Elric.
Enter millennial women.
And I'm proud to be a millennial with my side part and skinny jeans.
If you're an older millennial woman, you might be attracted to younger men for their energy, inclusive views about sex and gender, and superior care and literacy about their partner's emotional well-being. In many ways, Gen Z men see millennial women as...
Bro, can we just like talk about how she had got DMX in the background? I just realized that, bro. No, no, that's Busta Rhymes. That's Busta Rhymes, my bad. See, I'm flopping.
Opportunity to level up emotionally and socially. With their evolved attitudes about everything from non-monogamy and gender fluidity to the anti-hustle soft life, Gen Z men may be the most likely generation to overturn powerfully entrenched stereotypes about sex and relationships. the kind featured by podcast bros. I love how millennial women have just psyoped themselves into believing a man who thinks f***ing a whole bunch of different women at the same time with no romantic commitment is an evolved way of looking at relationships. Like, yes, queen, that Zoomer you're banging is so open-minded and progressive. He's not like those podcast bros. I swear modern feminism is like the greatest trick men have played on women. Like, just a bunch of dudes got in a room one day and were like, hear me out. We convinced them that getting naked and sleeping around is empowering. Genius!
Bro, that's facts. That's facts, man. It's from the Vietnam War, bro. Free love type shit, man. It's from the 60s and 70s. They just wanted to empower themselves, you know, thinking that, I guess they were jealous of dudes could sleep around and not be judged. They wanted to be the same way. They essentially wanted to be dudes, you know? So it's like they wanted to work. They didn't want to stay home with the kids no more, which is crazy. You know, it's not, I wouldn't say it's crazy. It's not normal. In which that's what the entire conversation is about. It's like, what's normal anymore? You know, what is considered normal? Like, what's the culture? The culture, I think the culture changes about every freaking 5 years now, man. It's getting kind of nuts. The culture itself. It's so unstable and volatile. But the big thing is like with free love in the Vietnam War, during the Vietnam War, there had all these peace signs, people doing shrooms and Burning Man and all this stuff. Like, that's when the AIDS epidemic was popping off, man. And, you know, there was so many issues that came along with like free love, and it just trickled into what we call like modern day feminism, you know, pushed everybody to like be strong and independent women and stuff. And it's like, hey, you can do your thing. Of course, it's like, if you want to be strong and independent, no kids, you know, and die alone, I mean, that's on you. You call the shot. I mean, you kind of expect that, you know, die with your 401k. But at some point, you're going to feel lonely and you want somebody to snuggle on. The dudes that are your own age, they have these young snow bunnies, young bunnies coming up to them, these Gen Zs. It's like, hey, yo, you know, she fresh, you know, you know, not a problem. So, yeah, they pick them. So now, since these older ladies aren't getting picked by people their own age, now they're going after the young bucks, you know? So, nah, it's that's what it stemmed from, and it all came from stuff that happened before we were born. You know, it was 3 generations ago caused the current situation now. You know, it's always, the past always comes up to fuck up our present in some way. So
even Hollywood seems to be hopping on the HagMaxxing train. Why are so many older women dating younger men in recent rom-coms? I'm old enough to be your mother, sighs Anne Hathaway as she passionately entwines with Amazon's new heartthrob Nicholas Galitzine in The Idea of You. Oh, Anne Hathaway? I'm sorry, who wouldn't HagMax with Anne Hathaway?
What a forward young man you are! My goodness.
This phenomena is a groundbreaking shift, considering Hollywood's reputation for perpetuating the male gaze and old men's uncanny obsession with younger women. You know, I really don't care about this shit, but it is so funny how much of this equality stuff is just, okay, now it's women's turn to do the thing we said was bad. All the new strong female leads in movies that are just kind of assholes, celebrating of billionaire female CEOs. Like, did you actually want change? Or was it really all just penis envy? Older women partnering with younger men. Why do some people have a problem with that? Perhaps celebrities will help ease the stigma. The French president's wife, Brigitte Macron, is almost 25 years older than her husband. They met when he was 15, and she was his high school teacher. Wait, that is not good. There should be a stigma against that. What? Maybe these high-profile women will help shatter the stigma and normalize the benefits of widening our options when seeking romantic partnerships. After all, at every age, we deserve what our hearts desire. No. When you are a grown-ass teacher and your heart desires an underage student, you...
Man, peace stuff is going to be legal in the next 20 years, man. Yo, this world's going crazy, cuz.
do not, in fact, deserve that. What am I?
Like, I wouldn't say legal, man. It's gonna be stretched. It's gonna be pushed to the limit. It's gonna be pushed to the limit, man. And I don't know. I think those P groups, like, I think they try to like attach themselves to LGBT, because I think every kind of I guess group try to attach themselves to it, because it skyrocketed so quickly in the past 10 years. But I think they got pushed away, but I think they're going to try to go again. And I don't know, man. There's a lot of talk about it, even recently.
Reading. I'm 37 and my boyfriend is 23. I make upper six figures and own a condo in New York City. At least 3 of my friends are also dating significantly younger men. One is 32 and has been dating a 19-year-old for 3 years. I don't rely on men to be financially stable.
The maths. The maths. Hold up. The maths, bro. So she was 29 and he was 16? Bro, there's questions.
I don't need my man to have a good job. We both know what we want out of this relationship and we're getting it. You know, honestly, good for this. Wait, one is 32 dating a 19-year-old for 3. Oh no. We older women aren't man haters. We have a lot of love and make a man feel like a man. We are not drama queens. We can't get pregnant. We are.
Bro, that's man, you know what? Hey, you saving bucks. You saving bucks with the contraceptives. Hey, so all around, bro, you're making investments in her 401k and you're saving cost of living by being with her, bro. Just standards, man. Standards, bro. We budgeting over here.
Very sexy.
We budget bucks.
I'm not like the other girls. I'm infertile. Men dating older women is called HagMaxxing now. Why can't men just be normal? Why does everything have to be misogynistic? No, it's not misogynistic. The term hag here is endearing. We're taking back the term hag. It's like when black people took back the N-word. There's something seriously disgusting about men taking advantage of women's loneliness for their resources. So when it's a younger man dating an older woman, the younger man is still the predatory one? What? You guys just cannot win. Really? This is so disgusting. 34 is not old. I am not a hag.
See, bro, it's like you gotta be like 50 plus, man. No, 45. Let's go for 45 plus to be considered a hag, bro. When the wrinkles, you can't fight the wrinkles back anymore. Things are sagging in places where it shouldn't sag. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got some loose skin happening. You're starting to get the old leather back. You know what I'm saying? So, you gotta. That's when the hag title appears on your username. It's a title, bro.
Okay, so we've heard from the hags. Now let's hear from the HagMaxxers. Why are these young men dating older women? I have mommy issues. Oh, well, there has to be other reasons, right? I have a granny fetish. Come on, there's gotta be another reason. Because Gen Z women aren't worth going for. And I have mommy issues. To be honest, as a guy who's 22 dating a 36-year-old, I think for the most part older women are just a lot less drama and just more mature. Older the better. Most have a car, a house, financial stability, and time. They are mature and can teach you some valuable lessons, wisdom, and experience.
Yeah, bro, she got a house, man. She locked in that low interest rate.
I'm still 19, and for me, older women I flirt with at bars and clubs are much more receptive and flirty than Zoomer girls. Honestly, it's partly because modern Western girls from 18 to 25 are like 80% hoes now. A woman who is 30 today likely has fewer partners, sexual or other, than a woman who is 5 years younger than her.
Yeah, man, it's the culture. It's the culture. The current culture as far as with online dating and stuff. They're easier to access. So of course they're getting flued out. They're getting monies. They're going on boats and all this stuff. Getting plugged by older men. So yeah, and that's true. Millennials, they probably did have fewer partners than the girls nowadays because, they probably grew up, in the 80s and 90s, in church and stuff and knew that it wasn't good. They probably got divorced, but they probably only had one or two partners their whole life. One time in high school, and then the husband that they found in college, and they divorced, probably in their early 30s, and starting to look around. So they make 2-3 bodies. Meanwhile, from just the culture, these 18 to 25-year-olds, they probably got like 2 hands up, as far as their count. So man, yeah, bro, they can call the nuke over here, man.
I changed my Tinder age range from 20 to 25 to 30 to 39 and have been going on more dates than ever before with beautiful women who do not care that I don't make 6 figures at 22 years old. It's either take care of a younger woman.
That's it. That's what they're looking for. They're looking for the person who is making 6 figures. And usually, unless you got into crypto or you got into some type of business early on, you're not going to have that kind of funds. The only people who are, majority of the time, are going to be people that are going to be in their 30s or 40s who've grinded and, they're a board member or an executive or something, mid to late 30s, 40s plus. That's who they're looking for. They're looking for the lifestyle, the experience that they can then take pictures of themselves on somebody's yacht to post on Instagram, bro. They're looking for sugar daddies so that they can post the experiences. That's what they're looking for. The 22-year-old who's, cooking up the fries ain't going to provide that.
Who do not care that I don't make 6 figures at 22 years old. It's either take care of a younger woman who we know is potentially a flight risk, or appreciate an older woman who has their own shit together. George W. Bush married an older woman to get that money. I don't think George W. Bush should be a role model for anything. Easy, good sex, intellectual conversations, less games, more fun, and they treat you nicely. They tend to be more grounded. Did I mention the sex part? Oh, and if it's post-menopause, even better. If girls can date older men, then why not younger men date older women? I'm 16 and I'm not attracted to anyone
Bro, I heard the older ladies be gushy though, man. I'm just saying.
Below 30 years old. Ah yes, the elusive reverse pedophile. Dating a woman with a career, property, experience in bed, and life. What's not to like? Young sluts want the money up front. Old sluts are just happy to get some attention. Older women fed me, slept with me, and sent me on my way with snack packs. Legit amazing. I'm 26 now, dating a 38-year-old after years of trying with
Yo, you got a smack on the ass holding a pudding, bro. Walking out the door with a pudding cup.
with women my age and younger. They are all social media obsessed narcissists. I feel like they're hyping up millennial women too much here. Oh, they're not narcissists obsessed with social media. You guys weren't around during the MySpace days. Have you ever met a Gen Z woman? Yeah. Who would want to date them? They're me, give me, take care of me. Man, if the ones my age ain't loyal, might as well. They're basically like a grandma caring for you and taking care of you. Oh my god. Nothing like a no-denture adventure. You people are sick. No, I don't believe this is happening more than ever just because Gen Z men like easy sex or gifts. Or that Gen Z women are too obsessed with drama or social media. No, I think there's more to it, and I have a few theories. So, as we talked about before in other videos, a lot of men are dropping out of college. The issue—
Hold up. See that?
So, as we talked about before in other videos, a lot of
white men experiencing white men's sharpest decline in falling nearly.
Men are dropping out of college. The issue is
not meeting someone, finding their expectations.
A lot of young college-educated women want college-educated men. See, Stacy is looking for someone college-educated who's making more than her. But not that many young men are on that level yet. Older men are, but not many around Stacy's age. But you know who doesn't care? Karen. Karen doesn't care about your lack of college degree. Karen wants to pick you up in her 2013 Toyota minivan and bang you in the back seat, then take you to Olive Garden. No strings attached, unlimited breadsticks. For basically all of human history, the most prevalent age gap was older man and younger woman. But why? Well, it's because men are all disgusting creeps who should be thrown into work camps and castrated and forced to make us pumpkin spice lattes. But also, it's because younger women are more fertile, and the whole point of relationships is to make babies. Or at least it used to be. Well, at least in our lizard brains. That's the whole point. I don't know what the point of modern relationships are anymore. I just learned recently that people purposely get into short-term relationships, which is bizarre to me, like what's the point? As well as situationships and polycules. The world is very confusing. It turns out people are different than me. Now, let's be real, HagMaxxing simply does not make any sense from a evolutionary biological standpoint. But it's 2024, we have surpassed the need for evolutionary biology.
Yeah, that's the thing, bro. We live in such a cozy world now that almost nothing matters, man. Almost nothing matters. You've been desensitized through movies and video games. Now you've been desensitized sexually by pornography and Instagram. Now, like, nothing matters, man. Now they're coming for your jobs with the bots. You can see what's going on with the unions on the coast. They don't want to be replaced. They want something in the contracts to solidify that. Nothing matters anymore whenever you don't have a job to work. You don't have nobody to sleep with or rock with. And you don't care about like what happens to other people, morally. It's like you're not going to church. You haven't found, anything, no standard of moral value to anything. It's like nothing matters. You're just desensitized. You're dead. You're a drone. You're an NPC. You're just uploading new software. You're being told what to think, what to do, how to do it, how to think. It's like all the above, man. Nothing matters anymore, man. I think that's 90% of people. They're just going about the daily life, wanting to retire with their 401k, man. It's sad.
We could grow babies in pods and also kill ourselves in them. Our brains are full of plastic now. Men wanting to be with younger women made sense when babies were the goal, but babies don't seem to be the goal anymore. For many older women who simply don't want to have them, and for many...
Yeah, man, you could talk about the ejections of babies, man. Like you're just desensitized. Like I have my own opinion about it. Like people don't want to think about it too deeply, because if they do, their moral triggers will happen. So they just say, do it for the sake of the mother. But the other part of that is, what's happening. And people don't want to think too deep about it because it is morally fucked. Right. But that's why they want to go just surface level with it. And they just turn their head. And this wouldn't have happened, 50 years ago, let's say, as like so many people wouldn't be on that side of it, because it is a very big moral. It's very, very morally based, on both sides. It's morally based. One is for, the autonomy of the mother. The other is the life of a child. Which one holds more value, your present or our future? So both sides are correct, but on the same thing, both sides have flaws. And what happens, we just need to come in the middle. It shouldn't be anything anybody should be hated for, but there needs to be a table that people can come to and talk about it, because there's morality on both sides. Okay, not a lot of people want to talk about that it's, one or the other. Oh, it's just a mass. It's like, but the thing is, at the same time, you're not allowing for, a child. It's just moral stuff on both sides, man. Anyway, I didn't want to go into that ejection debate, but it's morally based. But so many people are desensitized to not care anymore that they just want to go with what they're told and not think too deeply about it.
Many younger Gen Z men who think they can't afford them, or even worse, are scared that having kids will contribute to climate change. It's like every other week I see an article, fear-mongering Gen Z. Don't have kids, it will increase the carbon emissions, blah blah blah. You have to save the planet. And first of all, I gotta ask, Who the fuck we saving the planet for if not future generations?
Exactly.
So if Gen Z does not want kids, if they
Yeah, that's why I said it, man. It's like the life of the present mother or our future. It's our future. Look at what's happening now as far as like now, I know Elon Musk was talking about it even a year ago or plus more, that we don't have we're in a deficit as far as children being born versus jobs required. That's why robots are being looked at to replace the people that have been aborted. It makes sense, bro. People think these billionaires and trillionaires are stupid. They see the trend, bro. They're preparing for it. Duh. Like, that's why they want to kill your brain to not have you think about this stuff on a long-term scale. Elon Musk already said it. People aren't being replaced quick enough. The only way to truly replace and not have to think about it anymore on the investment and business side is to have them replaced by robots. Sure, this is for like 20 years from now. There's going to be a lot of robots. The people who are working now are going to retire. When those people retire, who's going to replace those retired people? Bots. Because there's not going to be enough people going into the jobs to do those things. All of this could have been averted. You know, if somebody had a strong stance on free love. That's what I put it on. This has been in planning, not planned, but this started like during that period when they were given like too much autonomy on immoral stuff, this free love and stuff. There's too much leeway, man.
think they can't afford kids, why does being with a fertile woman even matter? Might as well date an older woman. Might as well scramble those rotten eggs. Ugh. Editor. Edit that out. No. But believe it or not, HagMaxxing is not really a new thing. It's been around for a really long time. Hundreds of years, even. In fact, there was a very famous HagMaxxer in American history who wrote an entire letter of why it's preferable to sleep with an older woman. And that HagMaxxer's name? Benjamin Franklin. No, I'm not kidding. Benjamin Franklin literally wrote about the benefits of HagMaxxing. And what's funny is, a lot of the reasons Benjamin Franklin gives are the same reasons a lot of the Zoomers who HagMax give today. Because as they have more knowledge of the world, and their minds are better stored with observations, their conversation is more improving and more lastingly agreeable. Because when women cease to be handsome, they study to be good. So basically, she can't rely on her looks anymore and has to develop a personality. Because there is no hazard of children, which irregularly produced may be attended with much inconvenience. Because through more experience, they are more prudent and discreet in conducting an intrigue to prevent suspicion. They're easier to cheat on your wife with. Lovely. Because in every animal that walks upright, the deficiency of the fluids that fill the muscles appears first in the highest part. The face first grows lank and wrinkled, then the neck, then the breast and arms, the lower parts continuing to the last, as plump as ever. Benjamin Franklin really just said, "The ass is still fat." Incredible stuff from our founding fathers. I will literally never be able to look at a picture of this man the same again. This is no longer the guy who discovered electricity. No, this is the great American HagMaxxer.
Listen, bro, Ben Franklin, bro, he had all the females, man. I'm just saying, he had to, man. Bro, as smart as this guy was, man, he would walk up into any saloon. You know what I'm saying? Do they have saloons? He would walk up into any establishment and just pick up any female, bro. He just spit poetry to them, and then he'd tell them to come. Let's go fly my kite. Let's go fly my kite at my place. If you know what I'm saying.
So basically, some Gen Z guys have found a hack in the male loneliness epidemic by dating the women who are suffering from the female loneliness epidemic. Like the two unwanted ends of a bread loaf coming together to make a sandwich. beautiful. Two people who believe they are the leftovers of society. Two people using each other to temporarily numb the pain. Or maybe it's not that fucking deep and it's just a funny meme. To be honest, I don't think this is an epidemic like the internet makes it seem like it is. All the data basically says that women prefer to date men slightly older than them or around the same age as them, and men tend to date women younger than them or around the same age as them. Large age gaps, for the most part, are rare. In relationships where the man is older, he's usually only older by 1 to 2 years. In relationships where the woman is older, 2 to 3 years. In all Western countries, only 8% of couples have an age gap of 10 or more, and couples with a larger age gap have more of a chance of getting a divorce. But it is a rising trend to think about and keep an eye on. As the social landscape continues to change, so will gender dynamics, and I find that very interesting. But that's enough of my yapping. What do you guys think? What do you think of HagMaxxing? Have you ever HagMaxed? Would you HagMax? Personally, I am married to someone younger than me. He was graduating middle school while I was going into college. Well, to be clear, I did not know him when he was in middle school. I am not married to a middle schooler. Not a groomer, folks. Do not put in the newspaper that I am a groomer. If you like this video, please consider supporting me on Patreon, link down below. It helps the channel a lot, and I appreciate it so much. Also, big shout out to Holtzkern again for sponsoring this video. Check.
Alright, man. So, big takeaway is that, you know, like I talked about before, bro, is the Gen Z guys don't have anybody to mess with because the Gen Z females went with millennials and older and the Gen X's. So the Gen Z dudes are going with the millennial females plus as well. It's just crossed, man. That's all it is. It's because of the culture, based on the culture as far as dating apps and accessibility, and the females wanting the experiences that they can then post on social media, and the only ones who can provide that are going to be those people making 6 figures plus, which are going to be the guys who are in their 30s plus in most cases, because the dudes who are making that kind of money in their early 20s and mid 20s, like, they're out there too, but there's so few of them, and they already scooped up their harem and they're already traveling the world. So the guys who are making less than that around here, who is in the US, still in the US, but they're going for who's around, which are going to be these older women, man. It's quick maths, bro. It's quick maths, man. But be sure to follow the channel, man. We're gonna talk about a bunch of stuff on this channel. This is just the first real long-term video, you know what I'm saying? I'm Ro 33. You know, we're gonna talk about it. Comment down below if there's any kind of videos that you want me to look at, man. And I might throw something inside the description too for you to click on. Send me emails, bro. You got some stuff going on, relationships. I don't care. Let me hear about it. And I'm saying, all right, I'll see you on the next one.